Jeff Lockwood? Renee Malloy? Tina Zaheda?
Student recognition for Student Award of the Month, Rachel Rosen.
Rachel Rosen, daughter of Chris Rosen, has been named Senior of the Month for December at Weatherly Area High School. Rachel serves as Vice President of the Class of 2025, President of Interact Club, Captain of the Varsity Volleyball Team, and Secretary of SGA. Rachel is also a member of the Varsity Softball Team, Science Olympiad, Envirothon, Teens Against Tobacco Use, the Health Careers Club, and the Weatherly Area School District chapter of the National Honor Society. In the community, Rachel volunteers her time with the Weatherly Health Fund and various NHS-sponsored activities. Rachel is employed as a staff worker at Whitewater Challenges and as a rental associate at Jack Ross. Thank you to our sponsor for the month, which is Cernak Funds.
Mr. Andy Scrigo, middle school principal, has announced the names of the students who were nominated and selected as Weatherly Area Middle School Students of the Month in December. The award is based on academic achievement, attendance, extracurricular involvement, and service to school and community. Maddie McGee, daughter of John and Melissa McGee, Weatherly, is a sixth grade student of the month. Maddie is a member of the gifted program at school. She is also a member of band, chorus, color guard, and science club. After school, Maddie enjoys Girl Scouts and soccer. Maddie helps with her church by being a preschool teacher, helps with BGMC fundraiser, and babysitting. Lila Gower, daughter of Edward and Jessica Gower, Weatherly, is a seventh grade student. Lila is an avid softball player. She plays for the Hardin County Copperheads 12U softball team and the Pocono Pride 12U softball team. Lila is also a member of middle school chorus. Jillian Esposito, daughter of Joseph and Brenda Esposito, Weatherly, is the eighth grade student of the month. Jillian is a middle school cheerleader as well as a softball player. Jillian also enjoys spending time with her friends.
Nancy, can I get a picture with this? Nancy, Mike, can I get a picture with this? There you go.
Number 9, approve the resignation of Mary Jo Nick, full-time, cleaning aide, effective January 24th, 2020.
Motion. Mrs. Simpler?
Yes.
Mr. Harris?
Yes.
Ms. Mulvaney?
Yes.
Mr. Jacoby?
Yes.
Mr. Nemper?
Yes.
Mrs. Wolf?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. Number 10, approve of Olin Rosowski as boys basketball volunteer assistant manager.
Second.
Mrs. Walters?
Yes.
Mr. Nemper?
Yes.
Mr. Jacoby? Ms. Mulvaney?
Yes.
Mrs. Simpler? Mr. Harris?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Before we get to the agenda items, January is once again designated school director recognition. Under school board directors and their dedication to education, excellence across the town. More than 85% of Pennsylvania schools attend public schools, including 669 schools in the rural areas. Along with the district administration and line members, each board and school board make complex decisions to guide public schools and provide an educational environment where every student can find a path to success. Celebration of the public service of the Weatherly Area School District would like to recognize our board members here today. Recognition of the school board directors are vital component of our public education system, working tirelessly to ensure all students have access to quality education, volunteer their time and effort, challenging and complex responsibilities of board business, such as voting on budgets, adopting policy, and collecting comprehensive plan. Their dedication and passion for their communities. Also tonight, the first item under superintendent's report is to approve the board resolution for the principal governance and leadership. Reflect those high goals and that is number 11. Approve the board resolution for principal governance and
Mr. Jacoby? Mr. Nemper?
Yes.
Ms. Mulvaney?
Yes.
Mrs. Walters?
Yes.
Mr. Harris? Mrs. Simpler? Mr. Connors? Motion passes.
thank you. Spent the last 3 years with many of you. Number 12, approve the following use of facility, Weatherly Hall of Fame, use of middle school cafeteria kitchen on Saturday, February 1st, 2025, 1 p.m. to 6 o'clock p.m. for the Hall of Fame dinner. In the American Red Cross Society, Saturday, 10:30 a.m. 5:30 p.m.
Mr. Connors? Mr. Nemper?
Yes.
Ms. Mulvaney?
Yes.
Mr. Harris?
Yes.
Mrs. Walters?
Yes.
Mr. Jacoby? Mrs. Simpler? Motion passes.
Number 13, approve the music department trip to New York on Thursday, February 6th, 2025. This is a great chance.
Ms. Mulvaney?
Yes.
Mr. Harris?
Yes.
Mrs. Walters?
Yes.
Mr. Connors? Mr. Jacoby? Mr. Nemper?
Yes.
Mrs. Simpler? Motion passes.
Number 14, approve utilizing
Yes.
Ms. Mulvaney?
Yes.
Mrs. Walters?
Yes.
Mr. Harris?
Yes.
And Mrs. Simmons? Motion's passed.
Said she was going to be reporting out on Bonnie's behalf.
Basketball, bowling alley, by the way, boys just came out of all the WASD restrictions. Girls are showing counts as well this season, which is good. Boys like the basketball. Baseball is going to be on the main restricted. Baseball, American softball, is starting out their games. Will start up this Sunday.
I have nothing, I haven't heard from KJ, so I'm assuming all, no news is good news. So we're all good on this end.
Yep.
Was one of our plow trucks down?
Yes, yeah, the controller went bad the day of the snowstorm, so we were fortunate, one of our employees had a plow on his truck, so he helped us until the store opened up and we went and got the controller, and it's back up and running now, so it's fixed.
We usually do one vehicle to plow the school lot. That protocol? Doesn't sound ideal.
Can't say it's more.
Yeah.
Was there compensation involved?
No. No, he didn't ask for gas, he didn't ask for nothing, he just said, I'll do that until we get our truck fixed. And it was back up and running, I'd say by, it was like 8:30, I guess it was, by the time it went up apart, so it wasn't terribly long.
Good deed then, all right.
I have a question. I have a, for the personal policy, that fall, being a chairman? us that have been here, there is nothing to report. What is, why do we even have this? If there's nothing to report, you have never, when you weren't in charge of it, didn't have anything to report. I don't know what the function is with this committee.
They have a meeting about once a year.
It's supposed to be quarterly, but it doesn't
But
happen.
that,
Because I don't know anything that.
well, the whole time I was in charge of it, I never had anything to report, so welcome to the, I don't know.
They voted in 2023 for a 10-year election period. That's the essential function of that whole committee. So there's really nothing to do until that expires.
Nothing to report.
Members of the board, appreciate your time. My name is Jake Sloan, it's my wife Sarah Sloan. There,
And your address, please.
oh, I'm sorry, 931 North Street, Lakewood, PA 18255. We are the parents, our daughter Charlotte Sloan, in fourth grade. A couple years ago, we learned that she had a severe dairy allergy that caused her to go anaphylactic shock and consumed too much accidentally and everything. So we were concerned when, bringing to school the lunch procedure, we were able to talk to, at that time, the director of nutrition, as well, the director of nutrition, and she was able to meet with Charlotte and let her know that any of the genes, any kind of genes, she gave her a tour of the cafe, said you can heat up her lunch for her, if you send something in, you can absolutely heat up something for her, that's no problem, just tell her to stand in the corner, and we'll, someone will send someone over to go heat up for her. And then for the last 2 years, that hasn't been the issue at all. 3 weeks ago, I got a call from my wife while she was at work. While she was at work, she got a call from the current director of nutrition saying that she was unable to heat up Charlotte's food anymore due to it takes away from all the other kids. It was just that conversation alone. She was able to talk with us and this has never been a problem the last 2 years. Later on that day, my daughter came home in tears, upset, crying, confused, and not understanding what she did wrong. Because before that phone call to my wife, she spoke to Charlotte in line and let her know we're not going to heat up your food for you anymore. I don't know where it changed, what happened, what's wrong.
Who told you this?
Hmm?
Who told the director herself?
The director told my wife. The director talked to my daughter, but she talked to my daughter in the line to heat up her, for her to get her food, to let her know that she will not be able to heat up her food anymore. It takes away from all the other kids.
How old is the daughter?
Hmm? She just turned 10 in December. So I found out we were confused by it because that phone call had it just been a phone call to my wife, we could have possibly worked something out. But
Yeah.
my kid came home in tears, and now she's very afraid to approach anybody in that staffing room. I came in on that Monday to speak with Principal Kimmel, let him know about my daughter's concern, what happened, what went wrong, what changed. All I didn't know at the time that directly really changed. I learned at that moment, talked with him, he said he was going to observe the line that day and see what the issue was. He did. He told me, I'm sorry he's not here, and unfortunately I might be here tonight, but be able to delay, listening to us, have conversations. I had several conversations with him since that moment. But he told me he didn't see that much wrong, but it is a matter of her getting her food heated up, that she would be able to go to the nurse's room
she can go get her food there. And if the nurse isn't available there, she can then go to the main office, get her food or food up there, and then walk it all the way to the cafe.
Yeah, so that's taking how much time out of her lunchtime?
Okay, first of all,
Like, that
I
should
don't
not-
understand why,
It's an issue.
did anybody hear about this before? So this is the first that I'm hearing.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the first
So,
time.
so if it happened, so if this student was getting this all along, then it should be getting it now. She should be getting this service now. Is there a way to make that happen?
Let me follow up with Chris. I know Chris had mentioned something about it, but he said he was working with it.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was working with me. The last thing that we spoke about was that my daughter, so if, please correct me if I'm wrong, but the entire school does not get up at the same time and walk to the cafe. It comes in waves, right? And so if my daughter's in the 4th grade, I don't know if that's in the back of the way, or in front of the way, middle, I don't know, but what he said was, what she could do is she could come, sit in the room, start eating whatever her lunch does not need to be heated up. Let every other kid go in front, and then go up and heat up her food. Then come back and sit. I appreciate that that he's at least trying to help her come with options, but I think that there's more options than her being told, well, you gotta wait behind everyone else. Or you gotta walk through the hallways of the school with hot Tupperware. You know, I feel like there should be more options. I'm willing to provide a microwave that any kid can use right there by the dishwasher.
You already did, pay taxes, all that stuff in there.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You already did.
I'll come knock on the gym door at 11 o'clock if I have to, but I feel like my daughter, in the wintertime, please have the option for a hot meal.
Just like everybody else has. I agree.
So, I presented to you guys, I'd love more options than just her waiting back in line, her waiting back in line. This isn't just a matter of like, oh, my daughter's a princess, and I want special treatment.
No.
It's something that she's had prior, and the last 2 years, she already feels, low about this allergy already. And when that director took her by the hand and said, we got it, you don't have to worry, it put a big weight off of our shoulders. And
I'd like to add, if I could, she does have a medical action plan with the nurse as well as an EpiPen in the school for emergencies. That was asked if she does have a medical action plan with the doctors and the nurse. This is like actually been offered and teach us how to use an EpiPen when we first learned about the allergy. She offered us for this and show us how to use it.
Who has that, just so?
Who has a medical action plan?
Yeah.
The nurse. This is the
No,
nurse.
like, is there like, does she have an EpiPen, does the nurse have one,
Only
like,
the
how
nurse-
many?
Only
are-
the nurse has one in school. She is not permitted to. carry
She's
one.
not allowed to,
No.
okay.
No.
I'd like to add that I did speak with the nurse, at the first time I spoke with, did speak with the nurse on the phone, I said we can talk to her, see what we can do, mostly just kind of make sure that microwave would be available for her if she needed. I spoke with the nurse about it, I kind of relayed some of the frustrations that I have about the situation with her. She had told me that, if anything, you have to get a doctor's note, because I don't know how to explain to a doctor, we need to prove that she needs microwave food for lunch that we provide. I don't.
Microwave it for 30 seconds.
Plus, they need twice, they need the same.
I don't see why this is an issue.
So, yeah, I've spoken to Dr. Kimmel about this a little bit, just from the fact that he said that you guys were discussing trying to find a better way.
We were, and I think we're at an impasse where, if it comes down to it, where we have to go with one of those options, we'll work with it, but I feel like there are other ones out there, especially something that, again, for the last 2 years, this was not an issue. The only thing that has changed is the director of nutrition. And I don't know what the staffing is, but that's the only change that right now I see, that this was just an issue for this one individual that felt it was taking time from their staff and their students.
Can we get it back to where it was?
Let me see, I'd like to say absolutely. But I want to make sure policy and practice, if there's something that I'm not aware of, that there's a reason, I want to make sure. That's what
time, my daughter is, she's nervous, like, I've been sending her in cold sandwiches, because she doesn't want to bother talking with someone, because she knows, right, as of right now, the option is to wait in the back of the line. If she's okay with it, I'm okay with it. It doesn't matter her comfort. That's it, you know, but she's uncomfortable and I don't like that.
You know, let me ask you this, I like opportunities with time with our kids, remind them, I spoke to her or something, just, trying to make her feel more comfortable, just in general, even stress,
I'm okay if you speak with her, but she will just agree with what you say, because you are Mr. Woman.
And if anything else, I'd love to start with comfortable with what you see from the end.
Yeah.
If that facilitates that.
She's a 10-year-old kid,
She's a rule follower. She doesn't like breaking the rules, which is an added thing of why she doesn't feel comfortable. She's like, I feel like if it's wrong, they're mad at me. I don't know how to explain it to her without being there with the person. Like, oh girl, but this is a little different for me. Where I'm not asking for the school to change its food policy. I'm not asking for them to provide on every menu what's dairy free, what's gluten free. I'm asking just, hey, we're providing lunch that we don't know what's in the ingredients of food provided, and we work at the restaurant before. We know that they won't tell you when they change the chicken patty. They just send it. So. Yes.
Fourth grade, correct me if I'm wrong, on the backside, right? In the past, they have sent students ahead of their lunch to get stuff heated up. Why do I know? Because I've done it. Why can't we do that? Send her, non-troubled kid, go straight to the lunchroom, get your thing heated up before the rest of your class gets there. There's nothing that's going to hurt anyone or create real issues. I feel for you. I'm sorry you gotta go through this, but it's something simple. Send her down 2 or 3 minutes ahead of the classroom, get it done, problem solved. It's not rocket science. Let's help the little girl out, make her feel good about herself, and move on. Something like this, understand things happen in school, but if we can do a quick fix, there's a solution right there. I'll see if she was a trouble kid where you gotta worry about her walking all the way around the school. Then I'll say, hey, we maybe have to send an aide with her. But if she can be responsible, go down there, here's my lunch, heat it up, problem solved.
I appreciate that. And just add and when I spoke with the nurse about this, I was under the assumption that there was a lot of kids that need their food, requiring food heated up, which is what the comment of like, it takes too much time for the kids. I asked Ms. McFadden, how many kids is it? She said just one, just yours.
I think it's easily part of the conversation.
Yeah. I appreciate Mr. Kim's time for speaking with me as much as he has. I appreciate the options. I think there are other ones in place that I want back to what my daughter had, the comfort that she had when she could get hot meal if required. She wants cold sandwiches. I'm not going to fight her one day, but I know she would rather take over some products we provide at home, because she knows it's something. If there's any more I can add, any other questions, I really appreciate it.
Appreciate your, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, when do they expect some follow-up on that as far as the policy tomorrow?
Yeah, that's a conversation last month, right? So
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I'm sorry, we're all sorry.
I appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
For meeting dates and calendar events. WASD Board of Education regular meeting, Thursday, January 23rd, 2025 at 6 p.m.
which needs to